Okay, so in about 3 minutes, we are going to do the final match for the Exalted skin. So if you guys weren't here for earlier, if you weren't here for earlier, we did a marbles match, of which the 2 winners of the 2 marble matches we did are gonna face off in an Exalted skin 1v1 Viego versus Viego on ARAM. But one of the people just didn't show up for the 1v1, so we had the 2nd and 3rd place face off in a 1v1, and so the winner of that is now gonna face King Rooster in a final 1v1. So let's just get to it. As soon as King Rooster is here, as soon as he's online, we are gonna do this. So let me get the lobby started. You're looking good though, mate. Looking like Gragas. Thank you. I'm pulling up in 2 minutes. Okay. Let me see if Larix is available. Wait, he's still in Discord. Okay, I'm gonna join. Yo, Larix, you there?
Yes, sir.
All right. He is about 2 minutes out. Have you
Sounds
been
good.
nervous? Have you been preparing? Did you do any rituals to prepare yourself for
I've
this?
been mostly preparing mentally, try to not be too nervous, you know.
Okay.
Last time it was a bit shaky.
Uh-huh. What's like the process of not getting too nervous?
Well, just trying to watch the stream, you know, enjoy it a little bit, calm
okay.
myself down.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Try to sit back and relax a bit.
All right. You know, I won't choose sides. I'm happy if anyone wins, but I am rooting for you to give your best. So yeah, as soon as he's online, we'll get to it. We want a speech. You want me to give them a speech, or each of them gives a speech? I mean, I'll give a speech. I need Rooster to be here. Yo, Corey, are you Rooster?
I am.
Okay. First off, how you feeling? How was work?
It was good. My heart is racing. I set the radar detector to try to get here as fast as I could.
That's what I like to hear, Rooster. That is a man dedicated to the cause. All right. Listen up. Listen up, boys. I have never done this before. Just like ancient Rome, Gladiator Arena, there are hundreds of people here to watch you two slaughter each other. But you are fighting for something more than just the skin. It's what the skin means and what glory represents in this arena, in this ARAM. So, I want you guys to take a deep breath. Life is filled with moments, just very special moments that we really let pass by in blips. But I want you guys to take a second to appreciate it. The opportunity. $250, the greatest skin of all time. The opportunity to take control of your own destiny. This is your chance to prove that you deserve it. A lot of people are gonna just roll for it, get it on their first, second try. Some will pay $250. But regardless of when you get it in the roll, you will have earned it through fire and flame. Are we feeling it, boys? Are we ready?
Let's go!
Let's go.
Okay. What is your IGN? Type it in Discord. Ladies and gentlemen, make your predictions. Who is gonna win? Is it Larix or Rooster? Rooster called off work early to make it here. He went through traffic. Larix has been here mentally preparing in deep meditation. Who takes the win? Larix or Rooster? Get involved. All right, the rules are simple. First to a kill. Now the question is, do we do this best of 3 or just the one? I mean, I don't want to stress you guys out, but if you guys vote on a best of 3, we can do best of 3. If you want to do it just one match for the glory, I'm also in.
I gotta warm these old boomer fingers up.
I'm down for either, so I'll let
Okay.
Rooster pick.
Let's see what chat wants. BO3. It's a duel. It's only a best of 1 IRL. That's true. But we do respawn. This is a video game, after all. All right. BO3. Okay. The chat wants you know what that means, guys? Are you aware of what this means? They want maximum carnage. That's what they want. This gives you guys the opportunity to maybe change your builds around, feel each other out a little bit. I like the BO3 action. So let's get into game 1. I'm going to mute up. Wish you guys the best of luck. The winner takes it all. I feel a little bad because I know I'm stressing them out. It's blind pick, right? 5v5 blind pick? Is he not allowed to play Viego? It let him, okay. Alright. There's the perfect song for a Viego 1v1. Alright. Bro doesn't own the champ. He does. He's even got a skin for it. Alright. Corey versus Bip. Battle of the Titans. Best of 3, game 1. Winner gets the $250 Viego skin out of my own pocket. Let's do this. Alright, we got Pentakill versus Lunar. Alright. I remember in game 1 with Bip, he hung out in the bush a bit. He was pretty worried. Corey says he has not warmed up yet, so definitely some nerves on the line. Let's just see how they're feeling each other out. They're looking for some cues. They're looking for some poke. This is acceptable performance. I don't know if they know, but they can actually use each other's mist. And I think... Are they even remotely the same skill level? I think so, actually. I think they are both like silver. All right. They're honestly, they're not committing to a fight just yet. He hit a mark. He could all in. He's not feeling it, but I understand. So let's take a look at the items. Okay. Corey went with a smart choice. He went with the Guardian's Blade Longsword. I would go with the Guardian's Hammer, but he does start with the ARAM starting item, so he should have an inherent advantage. He also has health potions. He went with Tunneler Glowing Mote. Glowing Mote does not really do anything for Viego. So it's kind of, I would say it's an item advantage right off the bat for Corey, but they're still filling each other out. Anything could happen. Really, it comes down to who hits the W, who hits the Q. Corey does take a tower shot, but he's still got an HP advantage. And remember, he's got those health potions. He's got the health potions. So he certainly will out-sustain. And obviously, Viego has some sustain when he Q autos a minion. So right now, okay, Bip goes in with the stun and doesn't actually take a favorable trade. But then Corey does take a tower shot, which does even the odds a little bit. The minion wave is pushing in towards Corey, so he's got to be a little bit careful about fighting in this wave. He needs all the advantages he can get. However, I think if they were to all in fair and square right now, Corey would come out on top. But they're definitely very nervous. They both hit level 6. They're both probably looking for an all-in. Unfortunately, Bip just keeps taking a little bit of poke. He goes back for his relic, but Corey still has his, and he's almost full HP. No potions left. It is getting a little bit intense, but I cannot lie. You do not want to be Bip right now. You're going to have to do something. He's killing you, man. He's killing you live on screen. When you're in this position, when the lights are on and you know you don't have the advantage, the nerves start kicking in hard. The channeling of the stun out of the bush, I like the look. He flashes to avoid the stun. He wouldn't have died there, but he would have been chunked in HP. I do like the flash to save HP. Let's see what we can do. Bro is hating on the name Bip. Okay. I found my soup with the elitist take on IGNs. We've all been there. Oh, this is a good all-in. A couple auto cancels, but he does force Bip to flash while also doing a lot of damage. The W in the mist, a little bit of a mistake. Bip has 1 HP, but he makes it out. However, is there anything that can be done? The real tech here is that Bip is going to have to wait for his relics to spawn and somehow get Corey to get a little ambitious under the tower. It's very close. You do not want to be in this situation. The fast reactions from Corey to slay Bip in game 1. That was a very dominant performance from Corey. All right, they left the game. Let me unmute in Discord. Okay, boys, that was a very solid, tentative 1v1. You guys were feeling each other out, but Corey did take the lead in game 1. Fortunately, we did agree on a best of 3, so you still have the chance to 2-0 him from this position. How are you both feeling right now? Let's start with Corey.
Heart's pumping.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine. The lights are on and everyone can see, but you gave us a show, so I appreciate that. LolElekktro, how are you feeling after that loss?
I mean, I would say about the same. Heart's pumping, like he said. You know, it's very stressful, especially when $250 on the line. Absolutely.
Yeah, we cannot understate the pressure, but you guys are, you know, all of us are we're just spectating. You know, it's easy for us to make comments or whatever, but you guys are the ones putting Your heart's on the line here, so I admire that. Let's just get right on into it so you don't, like, have any, like, panic attacks or anything. I wouldn't want to cause that, so let's just get you back in here and get into game 2. Just in case there's any kind of advantage on one or the other. And good luck. Good luck to all of you.
Thank you, thank you.
All right. See you on the other side. All right. We are entering match point for Corey. If he wins this match, he gets the $250 Viego skin and all the glory. Obviously, Bip is under a lot of pressure because not only does he have to win this one, but he has to additionally win a game after that. I think my client just crashed. I can't... Okay, no, we're going into it. All right. Yeah, you cannot lose to an employed man. Alrighty. On the left side, we have Bip spawning in with EDG Viego. On the right side, we have Corey spawning in with Lunar Beast. Both men hoping to one day in a week's time spawn in with Revenant Rain Viego to get rid of these shitty $10 skins. Oh, they're scrapping right off the bat. Corey missed his stun, though. Bip with the early ignite as well as Corey. Really good trade for Bip, actually. Did he change up? He did actually change up. Wow, okay, they were both listening to the stream. They both listened to the Guardian's Hammer Tech. Bip has adapted. I respect that. The man listened to me. They open up with a strong start. Neither flashes were blown. Oh, he knows he's in the bush, but he tried to open up with a stun. That was a little risky, though. Corey canceled some autos. It's actually in the favor of Bip here. He's gonna have to flash, but he doesn't. He auto-cancels the W and one-shots Corey. It is tied 1-1 going to game 3. Wow. I did not expect such a dominant performance out of Bip here. Maybe it was an item diff in game 1, but now that Bip has figured out the items, we are in a situation where it's anyone's game. Wow, okay. That was a much faster, much more aggressive battle. I see you both adapted to the Guardian's Hammer Tech. How are we feeling about that one, Corey? What happened there?
I was trying to give chat what they wanted. Blood.
You know what? There is absolutely nothing I can say about that but just respect. Well done there, Corey. What about you, Larix? You bounced back super hard there. Very aggressive, very confident. For someone who says they're nervous, you did not look nervous.
Yeah, well, you know, I saw him in the bush, and then I didn't expect it at first, but when I saw he missed his W, it was like, oh, well, you know, I guess that's a win for me because free stun. And also, I totally forgot ARAM had those other...
The ARAM items, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very impressed by your bounce back. Now, it did go to a game 3 in the most cinematic way possible. That's how we do it on this stream. So, let's move over to the final match. The winner takes it all here, guys. It all genuinely does come down to this. I hope you guys are ready. Whoever wins this match is going to get the Viego skin. So, deep breaths, relax. I won't say no pressure because I would simply be lying. However, you guys got this. Good luck, and see you on the other side. Last game without items? No. They went the same items. All right. Corey types good luck. Does Bip shake hands in the ring? He says good luck as well. Honorable gentleman, of course. There's no better song to close out this on stream than this one. All right. They're locking in. Maybe trying to calm themselves down here. But I'm excited to see what these two men can do for us. The final match. Corey versus Bip. Let's begin. Bip swapped back to his Dissonance of Pentakill Obsidian Chroma. He was on EDG last round, but he decided to swap back to his favorite skin, I assume, his comfort skin. All right. They both purchased the same items as last time. You'd love to see it. They both took their gates, and the battle commences. They're playing for this neutral bush. They both played for it last time. Very high value bush here because he knows he's in there, but he doesn't know where. So if he wants to walk in, he either has to choose to walk into a stun or throw one blind. It's very risky to contest either of these bushes. You definitely want to fight in your own mist, in your own bush, if you can. That is how the Viego matchup goes. One kill stands between either of these men and Revenant Rain Viego. $250 worth of value. We shall see who deserves it. Who earns this skin. All right, Corey off to a good Q poke. The Q itself is very limited damage. I'm sure you knew. All right. I'm stressed for them. I'm stressed. I can only imagine the pressure right now. They're just fighting for the minions right now. They're playing it safe. They're feeling each other out. They're looking for the Qs. The last match, it was an absolute bloodbath between the both of them, but now they both are feeling the pressure. They know that any mistake could be their last. Right now, it does look like the favor is in Corey's position. This was similar to the last time, but Bip opens up with a fully charged stun. This is good. Corey takes a bad trade. He actually fights in Bip's minion wave, but he does flash onto the relic. A little ambitious by Corey. The turnaround with the stun. Bip with the big mistake of his life, and Corey finishes him. No way. It ended like that. Wow. Corey with the recovery of his life.
Let's go.
Okay. First, I want to say two things, so don't leave. Okay, one. Actually, I want to say three things. First, thank you for participating. Thank you for being a part of the content, both of you. I really do appreciate that. Amazing job. Corey, I want to say congratulations to you on winning the $250 Viego skin. But also,
thank you.
Bip, you there?
Yes.
I also want to say congratulations to you, because I am going to give you both the Viego skin.
Oh, wow.
Wow, thanks, man.
Thanks a lot, man. Really appreciate it.
You guys are both nice men, hardened, strong, brave men for doing this on my stream. So I'd like to say congratulations to the both of you. So I'm going to send you both friend requests, and in a week's time, we will hop in a call. I will give you guys the RP required to hopefully get the skin, and that's that. So I'd like to congratulate you both. Absolute W's in chat across the board. Let me get you guys on my friends list before we go.
Hey, and Bip, I added you too, my friend.
Yes, I accepted. Good shit.
Hell yeah, I love that. We made some friends here in rivalry. I like that, a heated rivalry, if you will. But yeah, so I sent you both friend requests. You should both be on my list now. So in a week's time, we will get the skins going. So thank you guys. Any final words? Let's start with Corey.
Hey, man, I just wanted to say thanks for doing what you do for the community.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you for being a part of it. And Bip, any final words?
Well, I just want to say thank you a lot for your generosity. You know, it kind of felt bad losing to Corey, but I was like, he did earn it. You know, he got off work. He got all the way here.
He did.
So he did deserve it. But then when you said that, man, you made my day.
Oh, Bip. Well, you guys made my day. I appreciate you guys making this a fun little event. And yeah, I'm very excited for you both to get the skin. You guys deserve it. So thank you for watching,
again,
and yeah, I'll see you guys around in chat.